All right, I got asked some questions about the way that I routed some things, like the steam port vent and then the crankcase vents. So there's a crankcase vent in the back here. This one is plumbed up to the factory intake manifold. This one right here is on the other side. And that one, here's the stock. This is what comes factory because this came out of a van. So this would go into the bottom of the intake. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm gonna drill a hole through here and run a tap through so I can put a barbed fitting, and then I'm gonna change this out for a rubber hose that goes right into that. So that's that. And then, sorry, trying to get a good look. Right there is the steam port. And you can kind of see it right through here, this little hose right there. And then it jumps to this side. And this is the rubber hose that comes off of it. So, sorry, my phone's not focusing on it. It's still not working. But anyway, this is the rubber hose that comes off of it. This is the factory hose, that's why it's got the sheathing on it. And then I have it come underneath and then go into a port like this. This is how I did it on this setup, only for the fact that I'm doing a frame swap on this truck later. So I'm gonna put a factory style aluminum radiator in it. This is just a generic Griffin radiator that I'm using now that fits this chassis. So, like realistically, I would either change this port right here, because this is what's supposed to go to the heater core. Change this port to accept this size hose, just by either putting a threaded fitting there so I can put a hose barb, or if it didn't have that, I would put another port in the similar location. Like the one that's on factory, there's a 90 from here to the side of the port, or the side of the tank. So in that 90 degree is where I put that. So then it's gonna drop down the side, run across. I'm gonna hook it up to the lower radiator hose to kind of hide it as much as possible. Ignore the wiring, I'm fixing that. But that's pretty much it.